From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers. These guys hoping to build on their first one of the season last week. Across the way, the head coach for the Falcons. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And we're underway in Atlanta. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throw right side. Dale has it. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Irving. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
25 yards on the play. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Give it to Irving on the option. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. DeJounte Wester to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about him walking off that field with the loss. That stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's got it. It's complete to Pickens. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Robinson. A 2-yard pickup.
On the sneak, it's Love. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's a
First down throw. Here's Love.
first down.
We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
Shotgun now for Love. It's inside the 10. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And this one does not go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 20.
All set now, 1st and 10.
First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield now from the gun. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights.
Falcons have no defense apparently.
14-7 in the first.
Falcons 7.
The Bucs get lined up and they
How
will
did
kick
we
this
score?
away.
I missed it.
Here's Western on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Rushing TD.
Play fake, it's Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Thank you.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you can count on those being efficient and effective.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it on 3rd and 5. Once more, it's Love. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
A loss of 5.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. The Buccaneers and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
Here's the handoff. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield sucks it, starts running. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. First down from the 41.
And a first down.
Hand off to the back. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense to the line, second down.
Second down at the 39-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Baker throwing again. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with...
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it.
Grimacing face.
He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Robinson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
The Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. That's incomplete left side. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. The tight end going in motion right. Throwing his love on third. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
To the air with Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's now third
Third
down.
and long for him here. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
On for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. First down, here's Baker. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31-yard
On the give, this is Irving. This is a nice game, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and a nice little gain on the ground.
A gain on the play.
They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
Mayfield now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second
And
down.
down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
You just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. And big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Connects downfield, on target to Dell. They've got first down here from the 36.
Complete to number 3, Tank Dell. First and
Take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Oh, he got free. He throws it deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Offense to the line for second down. Baker now from the gun. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Now Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. Not an enviable spot as they come up, 3rd and long. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Those QBs and sacks.
Out their field goal team. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They off to the races, middle of the field, at the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Coup with the extra points. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
17. Buccaneers 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than
QBs are fine, not too many sacks.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Once more, it's Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Xavier Watts picks it.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Here's Western on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a pro.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Man in motion here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
I mean, he's just going to hook this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan now hauling a heck of a souvenir. Third down, here's Mayfield. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Love looking to pass.
Falcons have no defensive talent here. Thank you. Grimacing face. How's QBs and sacks? QBs are fine, not too many sacks.
Love out of the shotgun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings that 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That's taken at the 15. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. There's the give to Irving. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Irving on the inside give. Just a yard on the play block, but thanks to the previous penalty, we've now got 2nd and 4.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd down.
Mayfield sucks it, starts running. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And a first down. A gain of 12. First down.
First down from the 42. Mayfield sucks it, starts running. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Give it to Irving on the option. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
To throw is Mayfield. This one quickly to Dell. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The give here on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut it to a field goal game.
Buccaneers.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Spins right by him. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. To the left side, Sanders has it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
throwing on first down. Love taking a deep shot here. That's grabbed inside the 30. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Falcons have no defense apparently. Thank you. Grimacing face. How's QBs and sacks? QBs are fine, not too many sacks.
Buccaneers pick it up. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. And he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
24.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Wester on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. On the draw, it's McLaughlin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, puts some air under this one. Right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Running left, this is Irving. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pressure coming, Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Chris Godwin. It's now third down.
No throw, third and long. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing, doing his job.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Tackle made at the 38.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Mayfield now from the gun. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. He spins out of one stop. And the
Falcons have no defense apparently. Thank you. Grimacing face. How's QBs and sacks? QBs are fine, not too many sacks.
You don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Love. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Pressure coming for Love. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Love now on 1st and 10. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Falcons.
Play fake. It's Love. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys keep it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And the slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our
Neutral
officials.
zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Baker now off the play fake. Absolutely fires this one right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Throwing again is Baker. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.